Well, let's try this again. Making the second trip with the truck to the elevator full of beans. You can see it's full. Trying to test out full max capacity of the box. So we'll see what it is when we get there. I put more air in the tires, so hopefully I can relax a little bit on the way there. Maybe a little bit. So, well, let's get rolling. We'll start out in low. Got the button down in low. Just put air on the one side because I didn't get it done last night. Okay, maybe a little too jumpy there at the throttle. We'll get moving. Yes, last night, you saw me using the elevator. Ended up switching over to the little 4-inch red auger that we have, just because. Yeah, that was terrible. The elevator just made a mess. I loaded corn with it, but I had it at a much less of an angle. Let's go for 2. That's still reverse gear, that's second gear. That's not second gear, that's second gear. I lost our movement there. Yes, so the elevator was too steep for the beans. We were making terrible time and it was making more of a mess than it was worth. It worked for corn because I had the bottom end elevated and we were only rising about 4 feet over a 16-foot run of elevator. Where yesterday we had the elevator on the ground going up to the box, which is at least a solid 8, if not more. So we'll say twice the slope. We have to reach over here and shut the door up here at the stop sign. The doors, for some reason, are not the best shutting on this guy. The doors are about as secure as our border. You really gotta pull them shut. Well, we saw me drive here before. This is gonna go about the same, if not better, because I put air in the tires. So we'll see you guys when we get to the elevator and see all the stuff we missed out on the first time, like weighing and dumping and all that good stuff. Yay, we made it. Time to get probed. This will be fun. spinning. Let's see what we can do to dump. Time to make this party go faster, and it's freezing cold.
that the most exciting thing ever? Yay! Super exciting. So we're waiting here for a hot second. Somebody else is dropping off grain. I seriously doubt they came from Nebraska, but they have Nebraska plates. So yep, we're just gonna sit tight for some in a while. I've had a line at the elevator, you know, early on a Monday morning for once. Of course, you know, it's January instead of November when we're actually harvesting. So we're gonna pull up here, get a weight. We made our second trip just fine. I want to see just how many beans I was able to cram on here, because I made sure it was full and we loaded it up. I got a little bit of beans that Dad harvested, the very last of beans of mine. Wasn't a whole lot, unfortunately. Yeah, those were kind of, as you could tell, they were sticking to the floor a little bit. Ugh, yeah. So yeah, that was that. We got one small gravity wagon on here, at least 150 bushel, and then we got a partial gravity wagon, which probably at least 150 bushel or more, plus those beans. The first trip we had 315 after dockage and all that stuff. There was like 340 before all that. So I'm sure we're well over 350. Yep, good load. Once we get to pull up and get our weight, we will find out all the gritty details.